Hi, this is Mark from Mentors Inc. and today's video is going to be all about planning documents. A lot of us look at different areas and we're doing our due diligence and we don't always know what we're looking for. So look, if you really want to get involved in this, then you've got to get specific planning documents from your local authority. So when you go to your local planning authority, there are two things I think you should ask for. And this is exactly what I did when I bought a place down in Kent. So I asked for their spatial strategy, and sometimes this is called a core spatial strategy. This will tell you all about the areas and all about the development side of things. So they also have a living document known as a local development plan. Now, local development plan will tell you exactly the amount of houses and units that are required within an area. So when we were looking for instance around Sandwich in Kent, where we bought the first place, then I was able to pull these documents out. Now, they were available on the internet, but I actually bought the hard copies, which cost me about £40. The beauty about that is you've got all that information, you've got maps within it, and there are areas and there are conservation areas listed, there are buildings listed, so it's a huge amount of information. But the good thing is, whilst that covers a whole region, it's also put into sections. So when you're looking at the contents, if for instance we were looking at Sandwich in Kent, then we would just look at the section for Sandwich, and in this case it was 4 or 5 pages, and that just gave me all the information about the amount of houses that needed to be built and the areas that we're looking to build them on. Now, one of the hints I can give you on this is that most local authorities look for a 5-year land supply. Now, I always find this quite interesting, but it's 5 years plus a year usually, and these land supplies are set, if you like, by the government. So you can have a look at the 5-year land supply and you can see where your local planning authority is on it. And if they are way behind, that gives you a really good opportunity to get extra development done, often on brownfield sites and that, or infill if you like. And that's a really handy way of doing it, so that you have more confidence in actually being able to go for a planning application and get it. So once again, if you're looking at local plans, look at the local planning development and also look at the core spatial strategy.